Hey guys, so as you can see from the title, I decided to do my Wip Parade in two parts because my phone cut me off the last time, said it was too large or file, I don't know. So this is part two of my Wip Parade. So welcome. If you haven't checked out part one, I don't know how to link it in the cards. So just go search for it, I guess. I don't know. Sorry if that sounded rude. I just don't know how to do it. Um, anyways, so part two. So I'm just going to keep going with where I was at. So I think I left off at Blanket Fort by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like at the beginning of the year. This is what it looked like at the beginning of the year. I've added 3,238 stitches this year, and this is what it looks like now. So normally I do diagonals or close to diagonals, but this is my largest whip, and I decided that I really wanted to get to the blanket fort because that's my favorite part, and I didn't know how long it would take me to get there doing it the way I was doing it, and I don't know if I'll ever finish this, so I wanted to stitch my favorite part. So yeah, that one is not very far along. 1.78%. 25 count, 2/1, 10 stitch. Okay. So this is Lavender Wreath by Light Unicorn Designs. I am stitching this for my mother-in-law who was also diagnosed with cancer, and this is kind of her journey piece that I'm making for her, but her situation is a little bit different. So this is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've added 1,011 stitches this year. This is what it looks like now. Again, not nearly enough progress. This is on Winter's Dream, Kaylee from songshop.ca, and I don't know the percentage of it because in Pattern Keeper it counts all the white background, and I'm not doing 20,000 stitches of white, so I'm not sure what the percentage is, but I have a ways to go, that's for sure. Okay, this is my Mirabilia. I think it's officially called T. I don't know. I never remember that. Yep, T. This is my only Mirabilia. This is what it looked like at the beginning of the year. No, yeah. I was thinking maybe it was a new start. It wasn't a new start. I have added 604 stitches this year. This is what it looks like now. This is on 16 count Heroic by Picture This Plus. And I don't have a percentage on it. That one is part of my 25. And so is Blanket Fort. And I can't remember what other ones. Oh yeah, this is part two. So if you just tuned in for part two, you don't know what I'm talking about. This is really hard doing two parts and kind of forget what you've said. This year I have picked only 25 of my projects that I'm going to be working on for the most part. I mean, I can work on them if I want, but they're just mainly the ones like at a time that I'm going to be focusing on. So my Mirabilia and blanket fort. And what other ones have I shown you? And my lavender wreath are all part of my 25 projects. My other projects are not being UFO'd. I'm not getting rid of them. I like all of my projects. I just need to have less going so that I can get more progress on what I have. This is Hummingbird by Light Unicorn Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've added 403 stitches, and this is what it looks like now. This is another Kaylee fabric. This is pastel, perfectly pastel. As you can see, it's like really pink, and then it goes kind of a bluey purple. This is 16 count, 2/1 full cross. This one did not make it to in my 25. And I don't have a percentage on that either, because it does the same thing where it uses the white, and I'm not stitching all the white background. This is Phoenix by Carolyn Manning Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like at the beginning of the year. I've added 600 and no. I don't have a before picture from my last parade because this was a new start this year, so none of these will have before pictures. 618 stitches I've added this year. Ouch, my foot is asleep. And this is not part of my 25 projects. But I still did pull it out last month because the 26th was a free day to work on whatever I wanted. And it is at 2.49%. Okay, this is not the right one. Sorry. This is Groot by Tilton Crafts. This is what it'll look like when it's done. It has had 1,765 stitches. And this is what it looks like now. It's not very big. So, but I am stitching the background. So I kind of go back and forth from background to actual Groot. And that he is part of my 25 projects that will be sticking around. And he is at 1.88%. All right, this is Visit Hogsmeade by Country Magic Stitch. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This has had 1,613 stitches. 1,631 stitches. And here is my progress on that. Oh. That is one of my 25. That's also one of my 6 focuses of my 25. That one is at 7.24%. All right, this is Beaver by Cottage Garden Sampling. Nope. This is what it looks like. started this in March. I haven't been telling you any of these start dates, but it's too late to go back now. This one has had 506 stitches this year, and this is where we're at. This is on 16 count Heartland. It's kind of a neutral. And this one is not part of my 2025, or why do I keep saying that? Not part of my 25. Mainly because I already have my raccoon going, so I figured I should just finish one before I start the other. All right, this is Hidden Harbor, that's not a mini. Hidden Harbor color expansion by Andy Russell, Heaven and Earth Designs. I started this in March 16th. And I've added 2,518, and this also seems to be a favorite on Instagram. Here it is now. I just found the top of that house the other day. Yesterday, actually, I think it was. So that was fun. Normally, I'd stick a stitch in a diagonal, but I couldn't resist going over to there. So as you can see, lots of colors in this one. Really pretty. It's not super big. And that one is at, I kind of think I might have made it to 2% or something. Yep, 2%. All right, this is Christmas Eve by Janelle Nicole, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, Max Color. Yes, this is Max Color. I started this on March 26th. Because it was a milestone birthday for me. And I have added 673 stitches. Did I show you? I might not have showed you what it was going to look like when it's done. Here we are, 673 stitches. This is definitely Max Color. I do not have a lot done, and this is my second largest whip, I think. But it's going to look really nice. And that one, 25 count, 2/1, 10 stitch. And that one is at 0.26%. That is part of my 25 projects. All right, this is He Is Risen by Donna Gelsinger, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is the mini. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This has had 2,069 stitches, and I am just in 2 different colors of blue, although you really can't even tell that there's 2 different colors there. I don't know. Maybe you can. Yep, there's a bunch of people working on this, and they are much farther like into the cross, so I am pretty far behind, and that is one of my 25 projects. Okay, this is my not that one. Sorry. I don't think it's this one either. I seem to be missing a piece. So here we go. This is Rialto Bridge. I just call it my Venice piece. Charted by Artisy, This is what it'll look like when it's done. And I have added 1,478 stitches this year. And this is what it looks like now. This is not part of my 25 projects, but as soon as I have a finish, this will probably be my first one that gets slotted back in, because yeah, there's just a huge pile of stuff here. That one is at 2.14%. Everything's sliding down. Okay, this is my Hobbit House by Cottage Garden Samplings. This one, I started this May 1st. It has 101 stitches. And that is my start. This is that Michael's fabric again, but it's the green and blue colorway. And that is not part of my 25. Again, I figured just one of those at a time would probably be best, and since that one was the least amount of stitches in it, that's the one that got cut. Okay. This is Arctic Animals by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Sorry for the crinkles. This is their mystery Sal. I've put in 960 stitches. There's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 clues, and I haven't even finished the first one, but that's okay. It's fun to work on. It really is. This fabric is by Kaylee. Yeah. And so I really like it. I just have a ways to go, but that's okay. I was never planning to like keep up with the stitch along. That's just not my style. This is a tape stuck to something. Oh, okay. Sorry for the crinkles. Oh, I see. Okay. This is wow. This is Cafe by the Sea dimensions, just regular dimensions, right? Yep. Designed by George somebody. Where is it? Right there. I don't think that's gonna focus. Anyways, I started this May 14th. It has had 269 stitches. And this is how far I got. Started in the middle, and I am working my way slowly but surely up to the top right. But this one did not make the cut. I figure one dimensions kit at a time is probably good for me. Okay, we are almost done, I think. All right, this is Amazing Animal Kingdom, just the third shelf. It's the QS, Amazing Animal Kingdom. I have added 362 stitches. When did I start this? May 22nd. And it has the tiniest little start here. Not much at all. This is one of those ones where it's like really long, but not very tall. Did I say it was by Amy Stewart? I think I did. 25 count, 2/1, 10 stitch. And this one is not part of my 25. Which might surprise some people because I have said many times that that's like my favorite Amy Stewart bookshelf is the Animal, Amazing Animal. But I think the reason that it didn't make my 25 is because it has the least amount of progress on it. So I think that's what I was thinking for there. This is July 1st by Shannon Christine Designs. Yeah. I am stitching this on another Kaylee fabric. I think it's a 14 count. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, I just have that bottom border, and I think that's the full width of the design. So this fabric it's a leftover piece from a different project that I finished last year. So yeah. And this one did not. I don't think it's part of my 25. Which just means that I need to get some finishes so that I can bring something back in. This is Silent Night Lane by Donna Gelsinger. It's the mini, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This has had 251 stitches. I started it July 21st. I'm not sure why I started it on July 21st, but I did. I guess I had more new starts than I thought. Here we go. It's kind of hard to see the colors on this because they're very light colors. Yeah, that's not very clear, but that one is not part of my 25 because it is at 0.30%. But I'm sure I'll bring it back and I'll bring it out in December. Oh, I missed a couple. Okay. This is Precious Moments. I believe in miracles. It's this one right here. And I have a whopping 41 stitches, so I think that's why I'm showing you the back. Just a little bit of grass, that's all I have. And that is not part of my 25. Okay, this is A Beautiful Place by Eder. Yeah, it is Eder Jose Rosa. Yeah, I think that's how to say it. Stitch is so beautiful. And I have added 1,183 stitches. This is what it looks like. And 1.11%. There's tons of people working on this, and there's people that are really far along. So, but this is not one of my 25 projects. Although I love it, it did not make the cut. Okay, I think one last one. Last one. This is Autumn Glow by, it's in the Just Cross Stitching magazine. I don't know if it actually has a person, if it says who. I don't know. It's this one right here. I am stitching this on 18 count oatmeal. I have 141 stitches, and this is what it looks like. There's a lot of blends in this pattern. That did not make it into my 25. All right, that I think is everything. I'm not really very happy with the way that this two-parter worked, because I might have to redo this whole thing. It just feels like it's doesn't flow very nice. But anyways, those are all my projects. Whether or not I post this, I guess we will see. Hopefully you see something that you like. I do post on Instagram pretty regularly, not everything, but usually if there's like a milestone, like something big, a new percent or something, I don't know, I post when I want to. But I am more active over on Instagram if you want to come say hi. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and taking the time to see what I've been up to, and please comment in the comments below. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you when I see you.